Amber Rose has redefined her brand multiple times over the past 2 decades. Initially known as Kanye West's high-fashion girlfriend, it was later revealed that the sleek, blonde, buzz-cut model had once been a go-go dancer in Philadelphia. Her actions since her association with the Rockefeller artist have significantly altered public perception. In 2013, Rose underwent an image transformation when she became a mother and wife. By 2015, she was at the forefront of the sex-positive movement, organizing the Los Angeles chapter of the Slut Walk protest against rape culture and even opposing President Donald Trump's Brett Kavanaugh Supreme Court nomination. Recently, at the encouragement of her ex-husband Wiz Khalifa, she has rebranded herself as a MAGA-supporting ultra-conservative Republican. This shift has drawn criticism from all sides, leaving her in a contentious position. In a candid discussion with Candace Owens on her podcast, which premiered on Saturday, July 27, the mother of two delved into her endorsement of Trump and its repercussions on her career as an influencer in the hip-hop and entertainment industry. Amber Rose recently opened up about the financial struggles she faced during the COVID-19 pandemic and her attempts to connect her burgeoning cryptocurrency venture to the MAGA fanbase. According to Rose, the economic downturn severely impacted her income, prompting her to explore new avenues for revenue generation, including the launch of her own cryptocurrency, MUVA. During an interview, Rose shared the details of her marketing strategy for MUVA. She explained, "I posted a bikini pic about 3 weeks ago. I've since archived the page, but I launched the crypto coin called MUVA, which I think is fantastic." Rose recounted a conversation with her team, saying, "I was telling my team, guys, Iggy Azalea's coin was doing really well. She was promoting it with provocative photos, and her audience was responding positively. She had her hands on her butt and was spreading her cheeks. They told me, you need to at least do a bikini picture, maybe even wear a and Make America Great Again hat if you want to see a similar financial boost." Taking her team's advice, Rose staged a promotional stunt near her backyard pool, donning a bikini and posing with a MAGA hat. However, this attempt to attract the conservative audience she had been courting backfired. Instead of gaining support, the stunt aggravated the very demographic she was trying to impress. Rose expressed her frustration with the backlash, stating, "I don't want to get beat up by the Republicans, I'm already getting enough heat from the left." This incident highlights the challenges she faces as she navigates the complex landscape of political affiliations and public opinion while trying to sustain her career and ventures in the ever-evolving entertainment and financial sectors. "You're in political purgatory," Candace Owens remarked during their conversation. "When you leave, you're like, I've escaped. When you've arrived you're like, whoa, whoa." This statement resonated deeply with Amber Rose, who has found herself in a precarious position since publicly revealing her political stance. Rose expressed her frustration with the lack of support from the left, saying, "The left hasn't given me any grace after I made my political stance public. It's been incredibly challenging." She elaborated on the personal and professional toll this shift has taken, highlighting the significant loss of sponsorship deals. "I've tortured myself for 15 years. I've begged, cried, and pleaded, asking for a chance to reach for the stars, even trying to connect with more conservative brands. But they wouldn't give me a chance because they didn't know me." Despite these struggles, Rose has thrown her full support behind Donald Trump, even posing publicly with him and his wife, Melania Trump. This visible endorsement has led many GOP-favoring companies to become familiar with her, and there have been rumors suggesting that Trump himself has compensated her for her public support. However, Rose's endorsement of Trump has led to further isolation from the spaces where she once thrived. The backlash from her former allies and professional networks has been severe. Owens suggested that this ostracization is intentional, commenting, "That's by design." Rose's journey into the political sphere has been anything but smooth. She has faced significant backlash from her former supporters and has struggled to find acceptance in new circles. Despite her attempts to bridge the gap and find common ground, she remains stuck in a difficult position, trying to navigate the complexities of political allegiance and public perception. The financial and emotional toll has been immense, as she continues to seek a path that aligns with her values while trying to sustain her career and personal brand. "The entire industry is built around everyone having the same perspective if you want to sign the deals," Owens explained, adding she knows there is pressure on influencers to avoid discussing serious or controversial issues, especially if they lean conservative, to maintain their sponsorships. Rose's endorsement of Trump has not only impacted her financially but also stirred significant controversy regarding her racial identity. During her conversation with Owens, she touched on the sensitive issue of her blackness being questioned due to her political stance. She sarcastically remarked, "I'm no longer black." As if to co-sign, Owens interrupted, "They will take that away." "I'm not. I'm black my whole life," but they were instantly like, "She's not black." Owens added, "They take that away, the black card, and denigrate you," highlighting the broader societal tendency to equate political views with racial authenticity. Brown Girl Grinding posted a clip of the sit-down, and fans were quick to share their thoughts about Rose's money problems and losing her endorsements. "These two can kick rocks, both of them are," someone wrote. Another person wrote, "She said she wasn't black, not us," as a keen observer called her out for double-talking. "I'm confused," because she was on College Hill saying she wasn't black. The GYHO rapper notoriously said she was not black on the BET show, a declaration that resulted in a fight with the Puerto Rican princess, rapper Jocelyn Hernandez. Rose took to social media and clarified herself on a clip of the altercation posted on Hollywood Unlocked. "People gotta stop saying, I don't wanna be black, my MOM is black. I just identify as biracial because I grew up in a predominantly black city where people told me that's how I should identify," she wrote. Adding, "So in that 5-second clip that you saw me say I'm not a black woman, I was saying that out of respect for what black women have taught me growing up in South Philly. Only because I don't present as a monoracial black woman, not that I identify with just my white side. I'm both, and that's just what it is." Another BGG commentator who claimed brands paid her to market to black and brown people added, "Girl, yeah, why would PPL pay you when it can go to a woman who is black and identifies as such? Losing money, huh? Yet don't sleep as comfortable, huh?" A fourth comment asked, "Did she not see what happened to Chrisette Michele? She doesn't have the celebrity to come out so boldly with political views, especially when they are unpopular." Michelle expressed regret years after she was seemingly cancelled after singing at Trump's inauguration in 2017. Getting back to Rose, one more person blasted, "She was in agony for 15 years wanting to come out as a Republican and say all the stuff she's saying now, but building a brand and wealth off the black culture and feminist culture, and now she's a mega supporter. Note to self, nothing about Amber is real, and apparently she thinks we're slow, and we're just not." Rose has previously stated that West introduced the world to another version of herself, who is conservative actually. "I've always been conservative since I was young, and I think coming out on the scene, I was kind of thrown into this sex spot type of girl." While she did not specify which brands had withdrawn their support, the consequences of her public stance were evident. The Biden-Harris campaign's senior spokesperson, Serafina Chitica, criticized the 40-year-old's statements at the Republican National Convention last month, where she spread misinformation. Chitica underscored the discrepancy between Rose's claims and the reality for black communities under Trump's administration, further complicating her public image. "Amber Rose is right about one thing: research is important," Chitica said. "But for black communities, it's the opposite story. Black unemployment, black uninsured rates, and crime rates skyrocketed under Trump's leadership. A vote for Donald Trump is a vote to line the pockets of millionaires like Rose at the expense of actual black communities." The loss of sponsorship deals is a significant blow for Rose, who has built a career leveraging her influence and public persona. Despite the backlash, Rose emphasized her commitment to her newfound political identity, even as it continues to alienate her from mainstream Hollywood and its associated business opportunities.